Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to see top 100 most beautiful curtain design ideas 2023. There are many factors to consider when selecting curtains for a room, including the style of the room, the function of the curtains, such as providing privacy or blocking light, and the overall aesthetic you want to create. Some popular curtain design ideas include choosing a color or pattern that complements the room's decor, layering different types of curtains for added texture and interest, and using curtains to frame a window or doorway. It can also be helpful to consider the type of fabric and style of the curtains, as well as the hardware needed to hang them. Modern curtain design often incorporates clean lines and minimalistic elements, as well as a focus on function. One popular approach is to choose sheer, lightweight fabrics in neutral colors, such as white or gray, to allow natural light to filter through while still providing some privacy. Another option is to use solid colored panels made of a heavier fabric, such as linen or velvet, to add texture and depth to a room. For a more dramatic look, you can experiment with bold patterns or bright colors. Geometric patterns, such as diamonds or circles, can add a modern touch to a space, while bold, vibrant hues can make a statement and bring energy to a room. Another trend in modern curtain design is the use of mixed materials, such as combining sheer panels with heavier drapes or adding metallic or reflective elements to create visual interest. In addition to the fabric and pattern of the curtains, the hardware used to hang them can also play a role in the overall aesthetic. Sleek, minimalist rods or wire systems can provide a modern look, while traditional finials and holdbacks can add a touch of elegance. Overall, the most beautiful in modern curtain design will depend on your personal style and the look you want to create in your space. Mixing and matching different elements, such as fabrics, patterns, and hardware, can help you create a unique and stylish look for your home. When it comes to choosing curtains for your home, there are many factors to consider, including the style of the room, the function of the curtains, and the overall aesthetic you want to create. Modern curtain design often incorporates clean lines and minimalistic elements, as well as a focus on function. One popular approach is to choose sheer, lightweight fabrics in neutral colors, such as white or gray, to allow natural light to filter through while still providing some privacy. Another option is to use solid colored panels made of a heavier fabric, such as linen or velvet, to add texture and depth to a room. For a more dramatic look, you can experiment with bold patterns or bright colors. Geometric patterns, such as diamonds or circles, can add a modern touch to a space, while bold, vibrant hues can make a statement and bring energy to a room. Another trend in modern curtain design is the use of mixed materials, such as combining sheer panels with heavier drapes or adding metallic or reflective elements to create visual interest. In addition to the fabric and pattern of the curtains, the hardware used to hang them can also play a role in the overall aesthetic. Sleek, minimalist rods or wire systems can provide a modern look, while traditional finials and holdbacks can add a touch of elegance. Overall, the most beautiful in modern curtain design will depend on your personal style and the look you want to create in your space. Mixing and matching different elements, such as fabrics, patterns, and hardware, can help you create a unique and stylish look for your home. Thank you for watching our video on modern curtain design ideas. We hope these ideas have inspired you and provided some guidance as you choose the perfect curtains for your space. In addition to the design elements mentioned previously, there are a few other factors to consider when selecting modern curtains for your home. First, think about the function of the curtains in the room. Do you need them to block out light for sleeping, or do you want to allow natural light to filter through during the day? Different fabrics and styles of curtains will offer varying levels of light control. Sheer fabrics, for example, will allow more light to pass through, while heavier fabrics or lined curtains will offer more privacy and light blocking capabilities. It's also important to consider the size of the window and the proportion of the curtains to the room. If the window is large or the room is particularly tall, floor-to-ceiling curtains can create a dramatic and elegant look. On the other hand, shorter curtains can be a good choice for smaller windows or more intimate spaces. When it comes to hanging the curtains, there are a few different options to consider. Rod pocket curtains, for example, have a pocket at the top of the curtain through which the rod is inserted. This type of curtain is simple to hang and provides a clean, uncluttered look. Grommet curtains, on the other hand, have metal grommets at the top through which the rod is inserted. This style can add a modern touch to the curtains and can be easier to open and close. Finally, don't be afraid to mix and match different elements to create a look that is uniquely yours. Layering different types of curtains, such as sheer panels with heavier drapes, can add depth and texture to a room. You can also mix and match patterns and colors to create a cohesive, yet interesting, look. For example, pairing solid colored panels with a bold pattern balance can add visual interest without overwhelming the space. In conclusion, there are many factors to consider when selecting modern curtains for your home. From the function and fabric to the hardware and style, the options are virtually limitless. By considering the design elements mentioned above and mixing and matching to suit your personal style, you can create a beautiful and modern look for any room in your home. There are many different design ideas for curtains in 2023. Some popular trends include natural materials. Natural materials such as linen, cotton, and bamboo are popular choices for curtains in 2021. They add texture and warmth to a room and can help create a more organic and relaxed vibe. Bold patterns and prints. Bold patterns and prints, such as geometric shapes, animal prints, and florals, are a great way to add interest and personality to a space. Mix and match different patterns for a playful and eclectic look, or choose a single statement print for a more cohesive feel. Maximalism. Maximalism is all about layering and mixing different patterns, textures, and colors to create a bold and vibrant look. This can be achieved through the use of bold and colorful curtains. Minimalism, on the other hand, minimalism is all about simplicity and clean lines. For a minimalist look, opt for solid colored curtains in neutral shades such as white, beige, or gray. Blackout curtains. Blackout curtains are a practical choice for those who need to block out light for a better night's sleep or to create a home theater experience. They are also energy efficient, helping to keep a room cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Sheer curtains. Sheer curtains add a light and airy feel to a room while still providing some privacy. They are a great choice for living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms. Valances. Valances are a decorative piece of fabric that is hung above a window to add a finishing touch to a room. They can be used alone or paired with other types of window treatments. Ultimately, the best curtain design ideas for 2021 will depend on your personal style and the needs of the space. Consider what you want to achieve with your curtains, for example, privacy, light control, decorative touch, and choose a design that best meets those needs and aesthetic appeal. In this essay, we will explore the technical aspects of curtain design, including materials, construction, hardware, and installation. Materials. The material of a curtain plays a significant role in its overall look and feel, as well as its performance. Some popular curtain materials include natural fibers. Natural fibers such as cotton, linen, and wool are breathable, durable, and easy to care for. They provide a natural and rustic look and can be used in a variety of settings. Synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers such as polyester, nylon, and rayon are often more affordable and easy to care for than natural fibers. They are also more resistant to fading and wrinkling. However, synthetic fibers may not have the same breathability and natural feel as natural fibers. Sheer fabrics. Sheer fabrics, such as chiffon and voile, are lightweight and semi-transparent, making them a great choice for adding a light and airy touch to a room. Blackout fabrics. Blackout fabrics are specifically designed to block out light, making them a practical choice for bedrooms and home theaters. They are often made of thick, heavy materials such as velvet or canvas. Construction. The construction of a curtain refers to the way it is put together and sewn. Some common construction methods include grommet. Grommet curtains have metal or plastic rings sewn into the top of the curtain that slide onto a rod. They are easy to install and provide a sleek and modern look. Rod pocket. Rod pocket curtains have a pocket sewn into the top of the curtain that fits over a rod. They are a traditional and classic choice and are easy to install. Damp top. Damp top curtains have loops of fabric sewn onto the top of the curtain that slide onto a rod. They provide a more casual and relaxed look. Hardware. The hardware used to hang curtains is an important consideration as it affects the overall look and functionality of the curtains. Some common hardware options include curtain rods. Curtain rods come in a variety of styles and materials, including metal, wood, and plastic. They can be mounted to the wall or ceiling and come in various diameters and lengths to fit different window sizes. Curtain rings. Curtain rings are small metal or plastic rings that attach to the curtain and slide onto a rod. They allow the curtain to be easily opened and closed and are often used with grommet or tab top curtains. Curtain clips. Curtain clips are small metal or plastic clips that attach to the curtain and slide onto a rod. They allow the curtain to be easily opened and closed and are often used with rod pocket or tab top curtains. Installation. The installation process for curtains will depend on the type of hardware being used. Here are some general steps for installing curtains. Measure the window. Measure the width and length of the window to determine the size of the curtains needed. Choose the hardware, select the appropriate hardware for the type of curtains. Similarly, the curtains are an important element of interior design, providing functional benefits such as light control and privacy as well as adding a decorative touch to a room. In 2021, there are a number of design trends to consider when selecting curtains for your home. One popular trend is the use of natural materials, such as linen, cotton, and bamboo. These materials add texture and warmth to a space and can create a more organic and relaxed vibe. They are also durable and easy to care for, making them a practical choice for daily use. Another trend is the use of bold patterns and prints. Geometric shapes, animal prints, and florals are all popular choices for curtains in 2021. These patterns and prints add interest and personality to a space and can be used to create a cohesive look or mixed and matched for a more eclectic feel. Maximalism, which involves layering and mixing different patterns, textures, and colors to create a bold and vibrant look, is also on trend in 2021. This can be achieved through the use of colorful and patterned curtains. On the other hand, minimalism, which emphasizes simplicity and clean lines, is also popular. For a minimalist look, solid colored curtains in neutral shades such as white, beige, or gray can be used. Blackout curtains, which are designed to block out light, are a practical choice for those who need to create a darker environment for a better night's sleep or a home theater experience. They are also energy efficient, helping to keep a room cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Sheer curtains, on the other hand, add a light and airy feel to a space while still providing some privacy. They are a great choice for living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms. Valances, which are a decorative piece of fabric hung above a window, can also be used to add a finishing touch to a room. They can be used alone or paired with other types of window treatments, such as blinds or shades. In conclusion, there are many different design ideas for curtains in 2021, each with its own unique benefits and aesthetic appeal. Consider the needs of the space and your personal style when choosing curtains for your home. There are a few general guidelines to follow when hanging curtains. Determine the desired height for your curtains. A common rule of thumb is to hang them about 6 inches above the window frame or just below the ceiling if the window is near the ceiling. Measure the width of your window and add at least double the width to determine the width of the curtains you will need. For example, if your window is 40 inches wide, you will need curtains that are at least 80 inches wide. This will allow you to gather the curtains on either side of the window for a full, pleated look. Choose the right hardware for hanging your curtains. You can use a curtain rod, a tension rod, or a track system, depending on the weight of the curtains and the look you want to achieve. Make sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation. When hanging the curtains, use a level to ensure that they are straight. If you are using a curtain rod, make sure to hang the rod at the proper height and attach the brackets to the wall securely. If you are using rings or clips to hang the curtains, attach them to the rod according to the manufacturer's instructions. Then, slide the rings or clips onto the rod, making sure they are evenly spaced. Once the curtains are hung, adjust the fullness to your desired look. You may need to use drapery hooks or pins to gather the curtains and create a more full, pleated look. Finally, hang the tiebacks or holdbacks if you are using them to hold the curtains open. There are a few factors to consider when selecting curtains to improve your home design. Consider the style of your room. Choose curtains that complement the overall style of the room. For example, if your room has a modern aesthetic, you might opt for clean lines and minimalistic curtains. If your room has a more traditional style, you might choose more ornate, formal curtains. Thanks for watching and tuning into our channel. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe and like button so that you can receive more content on home decor tips and inspiration regularly.